It's great being here, and I'm happy to be among other salespeople where we can obviously exchange some best practices information among us. What you guys said, what Kim said especially, it's very true. It's something that I do practice on daily basis in my everyday work. I would say LinkedIn and obviously the company website are two great sources that you can use to prepare for the meeting. In addition, I can say that I very often check at what has been the correspondence with the current prospect or even account in the past, right? I might find some gems over there. I might see if we've ever been in touch with them before, or if some of my colleagues have been in touch before, because in that way, I can kind of pick it up from where they left from, or give them updates on all the new things that are developments that have been happening at our end since the last time that they spoke. Sometimes it's good to trigger to kind of spark the interest back into a conversation. And then the same stands for previous activity of the people you're talking with. You want to look at what they like, what they comment, if they posted any type of update in terms of not just their title or position, but also in the company. Did the company won another series of investment? Did they just acquire another company? All of these things that can be a great conversation starter, but also it can be something to dig deeper into and gain value out of for you as a salesperson. And then you can also, of course, give examples on your end of the funnel as to how successful you've been with similar companies or similar people who had experiences like that not too long ago. So definitely one of the best way to prepare. I would even give another small tip is I'm a bit of an old school person myself, so I like to write things down. I like to keep things in order. It really helps to just have a list of the main topics or some questions that you really want to ask, really want to dig deep into, just by your side, whether if it's on a sticky note, whether if it's on a Word document, whatever works best for you. But just, having that little guideline next to you to help you in just to follow the whole process and conversation, not just to make sure that you don't miss out and get lost in the conversation. So just to make sure you want to tick all the important boxes, but also to just kind of, have a helper that's next to you, indirectly. Not a real person, but just something that kind of gives you the little push whenever you need it, if you get stuck, and so on. So, I guess these are a few little tips that I can kind of contribute with. If there's anything else that I can help you guys with, happy to do so.
Hristo, thank you very, very much. Give him a hand.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Hristo, one final question for you as well. How long do you usually prepare for a qualification call? I mean, obviously depending on of the size of the comp, but what's your typical process? Is it 10 minutes? Is it an hour? Is it depending? What's your thought here?
That's a good question. I would say it really has to do a little bit with it, kind of the experience that you have in doing this. With me, with time and the more experience I get much faster and confident with that. I start seeing out things, much easier than I used to do before. So I've brought down the time for preparation to maybe 10 to 15 minutes. I've already got all the information that I need. It used to take me a bit more, maybe 20 to 30, just because I wanted to make sure I go through all the facts and don't miss out any detail that might be useful for me. But I'm sure that, all of you guys here and people that you're going to share this information with will be just more and more comfortable with time and with experience. And preparation will be, one of the easiest and fastest parts of the sales process for you.
Awesome. Hristo, thank you very, very much for sharing your insights and appreciate it. And thanks a lot for letting us be part of your journey.
Thank you. Thank you.